My name is Kerry Rose. I'm a real estate agent with Compass. That's my brokerage. I have my own team called the Rose Group, and I'm here in Grass Valley, California.
All homes are flammable. If you talk to a firefighter, a professional firefighter, we look at all this lovely green vegetation, this beautiful fake plastic fence. It's all fuel. They just call it fuel. That's what it all is. All homes have these vulnerabilities, right? This home is a perfect example of, you could look at it and go, yeah, that looks pretty okay. But if you get into the specifics, the science of how fire works and what's flammable, you know, we've got plantings right up against the side of the house, right? We have, you know, bark mulch that's probably very dry at this point. Your roof is the least flammable of all the things in your house. At the same time, it's in some ways most vulnerable because that's where stuff is going to land, whether it's you know, flammable debris, pine needles and leaves in your gutters, etc. And that's where the ember shower is going to land and catch. The reality is, for some of these new mega fires, it's literally a blizzard of ember and smoke and ash. It is coming down from above. It is swirling around you and going every which way.
You know, you see this nice, supposedly lush plant, but as soon as we look underneath, this has just been collecting for years. So underneath all these plants is a lot of flammable debris. So as you go around cleaning stuff up, it's important to be aware of that. So this is another classic situation where you have debris collecting, you have a lot of dead woody material, and you've got it right up against the house. Just not ideal. These are the places, the hidden places to look. All this stuff that's going up and under this exposed soffits, right? This is how you catch the roof on fire from underneath, right? So again, this needs to be reduced in mass, cut back, or ideally possibly even removed entirely.
The least expensive and highest impact things you can do are immediately around the home in what is called zone 0, that 0 to 5 foot area. And again, as I've found, start right now, start today, start every day, because it's a lot of work. In real estate, you know, in an ideal world, right? One, the house would just be perfect and ready to go. That's awesome. But many homes and most homes, they need stuff. So I try to be very solutions focused. And my general rule as it pertains to real estate is either fix it or disclose it. The regular gardener, let's just say, didn't address some of the things I had hoped he would, and he doesn't have time to come back. So it's time for me to show up with a rake and a leaf blower and try to take care of what I can in the amount of time I have. Some of the questions people ask me before even making an offer on a house is, can we get insurance? And if we can get insurance, you know, who do we get it from and how much does it cost? A bank is not going to lend on a home unless it can get insured or insured adequately, right? They're not going to take that risk. Don't be ashamed. Like, don't be afraid. Like, the whole point is, like, it's useful information. People can point out where you can have what's most egregious and where you can have the most impact. And what are your priorities? Because it can be really overwhelming. Because fire doesn't care who you voted for or what the boundary line is to the city or the state, right? Fire goes where fire goes. So just help everyone out by, you know, you're either an asset or a liability. So make yourself an asset to your community by just taking care of what you can affect here at your own home.